same day, the 4th of June 1989, the Tiananmen Square massacre. This is the day in world history when the Chinese and European paths effectively diverge. As a result of Solidarity's triumph in that election, we have, after tense negotiations, the emergence of the first non-communist prime minister since 1949. Meanwhile, in Hungary, we have a process of extensive reform, what I called at the time revolution, a mixture of reform and revolution, whose dramatic high point is a ceremonial reburial of the leader of the 1956 revolution, Imre Nagy, 16th of June 1989, and the most electrifying moment in that was the speech of a young student, then totally unknown, his name Viktor Orban, then seen as the bright hope of liberalism and Europe and democracy, and he gave an electrifying speech, I'll never forget it, in which, breaking the agreement between all the opposition speakers at the rally, he explicitly demanded the withdrawal of Soviet troops. Simultaneously, Hungary, which was already beginning to change sides from east to west, or at least to hedge its bets, started literally dismantling the Iron Curtain. So here's the famous scene of the Hungarian and Austrian foreign ministers with giant wire cutters cutting the barbed wire on the fence between Hungary and Austria, knowing full well that the thousands of East Germans who holidayed in Hungary would take the chance and, as was intended, flee across the frontier. There they are, fleeing the pan-European picnic in August 1989, which in turn encourages revolt back home in East Germany, right? So it's a crucial, what's happening in Poland and Hungary, but also the fact that so many people are leaving kickstarts demonstrations in East Germany. Now, 30 years ago yesterday, the 7th of October, East German security forces and the Stasi were still breaking up demonstrations in East Germany. And there was a serious risk of violence. Everyone knew about Tiananmen. 30 years ago tomorrow, this happened. 70,000 people in Leipzig turned up, overcoming the barrier of fear. And from that point forward, it effectively became irreversible. Week on week, the demonstrations became larger, and they began to turn from saying, wir sind das Volk, we are the people, to wir sind ein Volk, we are one people, and demanding German unification. A month after, only a month after that, on the 9th of November 1989, you have the scenes that we all know, the totemic moment of 1989, the night of the 9th to 10th of November 1989, the fall of the Berlin Wall, dancing on the wall, and so on.